why I like to work with ChatGPT. I see a lot of posts on here about giving it prompts. You have to be your authentic self. If you're dependent on AI to do everything for you, you lost the battle. So there are different types of AI, different programming. What I learned to do is to kind of see what it has to offer. I like ChatGPT more than anything else out there because there is something to that chat. I built it over the last 2 years, that relationship where we talk, we develop. So it knows me, it understands what I'm looking for. For my book ideas, I don't get from chat. That's me. That's my internal, authentic, creative self. I would write out the paragraph, the narratives, exactly what I want, the character. I would introduce it to chat and I say, chat, everything you know about me and the way I like to write, let's go ahead and create a summary and 25 chapters from it. And each chapter I go through and I decide, I want to tweak that, I want to add that. But that's built over time. Now, if you just go in and says, write me a book about the stars are blue. Of course, but that is not authentic. That's not you. You have to remain creative. You see, chat is more than a tool. People want to say it's a tool, but it can be developed to be your partner and your collaborator. So those out here that are selling a pipe dream, oh, just give it this prompt. Of course, it has information infinite from everywhere and it is growing because they're putting more into it, but it is not authentic. You got to put yourself in it. Each book I write, those ideas come from me. My Elena Voss series, actually the Voss come from an idea. I'm sitting in my office and I'm looking at a box and I see the word, let me change that a little bit. And I'm thinking about this young girl that's, want to do more with life other than being a crime boss daughter. And I started my story from there and then I develop it and I put it in I write it down, everything I can think about her, what I want her to be. And, the characters, I even created her dad name. And then I go back into chat later and I plug that in, all of it. And then chat would say, okay, what direction do you want to take? And then I give it that direction. So all my books that I write are characters. And it's weird because a lot of the characters has a lot to do with me. It really does. I take a little bit of my life, make fiction out of some of it, and then create the world bigger around it. So you have to search deep within your soul. And then you have to just breathe and let all that creativity out. And then you have this amazing partner and collaborator, chat, that I use. I use chat. I don't use anything else. I try using Gork once and for a child's book. And although it wrote all of it, and even though it was my idea, I didn't feel it. It just didn't have that essence.